Shocking new details on a terrifying situation that court documents say started in downtown Silver Spring, where a woman experiencing homelessness encountered Patrick Clayton Parker. She told investigators he offered to let the woman stay at his Gaithersburg home. Documents show she agreed under the condition she wouldn't have to engage in any sexual activity. But once they got to his home, court documents show it took a harrowing turn, as the woman recalled being beat, strangled, and raped.
She was in a situation where she should have had this
Offered to let the woman stay at his Gaithersburg home. Documents show she agreed under the condition she wouldn't have to engage in any sexual activity. But once they got to his home, court documents show it took a harrowing turn, as the woman recalled being beat, strangled, and raped.
She was in a situation where she should have had the support that she needed and not have been, sort of like a prey to this gentleman.
Jerome Chambers is the director of social services for Shepherd's Table, a Montgomery County nonprofit that provides resources for people with food insecurities. He says it's heartbreaking this woman was victimized because of her vulnerabilities.
Unfortunately, there may be people out there who are in situations where they can't tell and they have to be put in situations that are compromising just because they don't have a place to stay.
According to Montgomery County
who are in situations where they can't tell and they have to be put in situations that are compromising just because they don't have a place to stay.
According to Montgomery County court documents, police were familiar with Parker and the inside of his apartment.
Because they don't have a place to stay.
According to Montgomery County court documents, police were familiar with Parker and the inside of his apartment. Now detectives are concerned there could be more sexual assault victims.
Solve the growing homeless problem in our area.
That's right.
Solve the growing homeless problem in our area.
That's right. At the same time, Coin 6 and our news partners at the Portland Tribune taking a look at the rising rate of sexual assaults among homeless women. Carla Castano is digging deeper into that issue.
Talking to homeless women today, it didn't take long for me to find rape victims. In fact, 2 of the 3 women that I approached said that it had happened to them and that it isn't uncommon on Portland streets.
You don't want to have anybody see you cry because he knows he conquered you.
Living on the street in Portland, Tessa Anderson Hewitt tells me she learned how to cry without making any noise. She says she ran away from home after being sexually abused by her older brother, but on the streets just came more of the same.
I'd be so cold to where I'd be shaking, and you know how you sit there and think, yes, okay, holler, help, help.
While Tessa's story is tragic,
I'd be so cold to where I'd be shaking, and you know how you sit there and think, yes, okay, holler, help, help.
While Tessa's story is tragic, it's a typical scenario at transition projects.
The horrifying part of this is that women are being assaulted on the streets, but they're also victims of sexual assault as children and throughout their lives, and that's how they end up on the streets to begin with. Many of them.
I also learned many of the rapists continue to walk the streets, getting away with the crimes.
Because they're not going to report it. They're on the streets to begin with. Many of them.
I also learned many of the rapists continue to walk the streets, getting away with the crimes.
Because they're not going to report it, because they don't feel worthy of being reported, and because they're not going to be believed. It's this cycle that continues.
Do police not believe them when they report it?
It's not only the police. It's a systemic issue because we don't believe them what they say to begin with.
In downtown Portland, Carla Castano, Coin 6 News.
Going to report it because they don't feel worthy of being reported and because they're not going to be believed. It's this cycle that continues.
Do police not believe them when they report it?
It's not only the police. It's a systemic issue because we don't believe them what they say to begin with.
In downtown Portland, Carla Castano.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the legmen continually feeding the sheep of Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. And matter of fact, let's start with the scriptures. I'm Read the book of Isaiah 32 verse 9, and it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." Right, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Let's go into this word ease, right? The etymology of ease, it says physical comfort, undisturbed state of the body, tranquility, peace of mind. From Old French, aise, comfort, pleasure, right? Comfort, pleasure, well-being, opportunity, which is of this uncertain origin, according to Watkins, is ultimately from the Latin adiacens, lying at, present, particular, lie at, border upon, lie near. But the main words we're looking at here, it says comfort, pleasure, well-being, right? Opportunity. And what these women got opportunity in this society, right? The state of being comfortable, freedom from pain, discomfort, freedom from care, freedom from labor or difficulty, right? These women, a lot of them, they ain't even got to pay rent. They got Section 8, they got child support, they got alimony, government assistance, right? It's a lot of women at ease according to the definition, right? Let's read it again. It's the book of Isaiah 32 and 9. It reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Right? And we see tides turning for these women. They're being troubled. Right? Even that homeless funky box is being taken. Right? These thirsty bastards are on the streets ravishing homeless women. Right? And ain't no help. Like the woman says, nobody trusts them. Nobody trusts them. Yeah, because a lot of you women, you done burn your bridges. Your third, fourth husband. Now the Lord said you ain't gonna belong to nobody. You just gonna be a homeless hoe in the street, being raped, being ravaged, being raped. And don't nobody give a damn about a homeless hoe, right? To be honest, let them suffer. Pretty soon it's about to get crazy out here, and there's gonna be more homeless people, just like you just seen with all the hurricanes, the different weather patterns, whatever happened, or when an earthquake happened. When the situation turns sour, what happens? People lose their houses. People lose their ability to provide for themselves. We seen whole cities being wiped off maps. So a lot of people about to become homeless. There's going to be a lot more women out there without a man, without comfort, without tampons, without jewelry, without makeup, right? Without the ability to provide and defend themselves. Right? And they about to go through it. That's why it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, ye careless daughters." Right? Let's go to that visitors again. Back in the book of Isaiah 32, verse 9, it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. That's how that long suffering. The Lord speaks about long suffering. These hoes finna suffer for a long time. And it's a lot of women suffering, right? We are literally living in broke hoe season. This is broke hoe season. Right? These women done did something strange for some change. And now they can't find no more money to pay their bills. It says ex-Playboy model who lived with Hugh Hefner in his $100 million mansion is homeless, sleeps in a tent. Right? Look at this hoe. Right? An ex-harlot. Right? She used to live with Hugh Hefner. Now where's she living at? She living in a goddamn tent. Can't provide for herself. Can't afford the rent. Can't afford to live like a regular human being in this society. Right? That's what's happening. The Lord bringing low the spirit of you harlots. You funk box, used up condoms. Right? That's what the Lord doing. It's another chick right here. I never heard of the hooker my whole life, right? Brother put her up the other day. It says a hooker named Brittany Renner says her new lifestyle has her broke. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. right? It's a broke hoe season, like I just said. It says, and right next to you, it says, no, I don't want no scrub. We don't want them either. We don't want no goddamn scrubs either. All you broke ass bitches who done lost them riches, right? You got that group TLC who was behind the song I Don't Want No Scrub. It says how TLC sold 10 million records and was broke hoes with pride, right? Broke prideful hoes talking about I don't want no scrub. They should have been looking in the mirror, because the only scrub is you bitches. Broke hoe season. Let's read Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come, right? Our Lord is about to cripple this economy, cripple the agriculture, cripple the ability for food to be delivered into the cities, cripple your grocery stores, cripple everything in this society. He's about to bring in a famine, pestilence, plagues, and broke whole season about to be on a whole not higher level, because it's more women than men. Right, it's more women than men. I did a video a few months back. The main people being fired is what women. You got a lot of useless women just sitting at a desk typing. Man, them days of typing is over. Pretty soon, you women, your ass finna be drafted to go in the military, right? They about to come get that broke funky box off the street. And guess what? You going into the military. And guess what? In Florida, they just passed a law, man. A homeless woman, motherfucker, get caught sleeping in certain places, you going to jail. Right? It says 8 challenges homeless women face. 8 challenges homeless women face, right? You dealing with sexual assaults, unsafety, uncertainty. Even the police is against you. You got the police is against them, right? The people that's supposed to be helping you, they against you, right? Your family done despise you. And like the reason we stand on these women topic, because these women been so goddamn wicked. A hoe want to do what she want to do, and now that she got to deal with the repercussions of her actions. And guess what? Fuck a homeless hoe. Nobody give a damn about a bitch who can't provide for herself. That's her goddamn problem, right? It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come, right? Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, right? And the Lord ain't talking about, no, don't worry, it's going to be okay, babe. It's going to be okay, baby. Things are going to get better, baby. No, the Lord said, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones, right? Them bitches were so comfortable. Let's go back to that word. Ease. At ease. That Moses at ease. Right? It says, the state of being comfortable. Freedom from pain or discomfort. Freedom from care. She has such a carefree spirit. She's just living her life. Right? It says freedom from labor or difficulty. What she need to work for? She got alimony. She got child support. She has Section 8. She has all type of assistance the government could give a woman, right? This is their time right now. Freedom from embarrassment or constraint. Constraint from her husband, right? And here she is walking around a used up condom. She's not even embarrassed, right? She's not even embarrassed, right? It says comfort, pleasure, well-being, opportunity, and the Lord's about to take all these things away from a hooker, from a hoe. You about to see these women lose everything, because tribulation is coming, and the pride of a woman shall be brought low. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, back at Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right? They shall lament for the teach, for the fields, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Right? Because what makes the world go around? It ain't money, man. It's really food. If you ain't got no goddamn food, you can't even work to get you some money. You're so goddamn tired. Right? Because you need that energy. And the Lord's about to bring low the energy of this society through what? Hunger. Through starvation. Right? Let's read this in the book of... Bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah 32. We're going back up to verse 2. It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and from Salaki, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, right? Because the man is going to be the protection in that day, not just any man. A man who has been tried, a man who done went through the furnace of adversity, a man of God. That's who's going to be that person, right? Because the men of the Lord, they're going to shine in the times to come. They're going to eat in the times to come. They're going to rejoice in the times to come. But everything around them going to be feeling that, what? Tribulation, the sorrows, right? The destruction coming from above, from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And these women, they going to feel it too, right? It says in the book of Isaiah 13 and 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished, right? This is coming to all these these wicked women of this society. Not just the Edomite woman, not just the nigger woman. All you wicked ass women, right? Because you're going to be humbled through that through that rod. We ain't talking about the rod in the book of Revelation. We talking about that dingaling. Yeah, they gonna throw so much dingaling in you women, you gonna lose your God. Some of you women gonna die from being ravaged. Right? It's gonna get ugly out here for you. And we ain't talking about a pleasure. This ain't talking about like the fantasy of, ooh, I hope he can't get in my door and ooh, take me down. Yeah, you done lost your mind. There's gonna be 30 niggas kicking in your door. They're gonna put a gun in your mouth. And you already know the rest. You already know the rest. I'm gonna read this. It says here in the book of Lamentations 5 and 11, because everything that happened to us is gonna happen to them, right? The things that happened in the past is gonna, because what the Lord said, there is nothing new under the sun. He's gonna put the curses that we went through on all these other nations. Read the book of Lamentations 5 and 11. It reads, I'm gonna start at 8. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand. We get our bread with the peril of our lives, because the sword of the wilderness. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. It says they ravage the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah. Right? You're about to see the women of Babylon the Great get ravaged in the cities. In the cities, right? In the suburbs, in the forest, right? A woman ain't gonna be safe in America, because guess what? That 9/11, that 911, the police, the FBI, the CIA, they about to go dark. Hey man, you just seen over here since that fucking storm happened, and people ain't got no help. You got a bunch of videos on the internet saying, do not wait on the government. Do not trust in the government. Why? Because the government told them, man, we ran out of money. And we got money for Ukraine. We got money for Israel, Palestine. We got money for the migrants, but we don't have no money for an American. No money for no American. And you Americans, women, you about to be ravished.